The fact that enrollment has declined and the college has not made the parallel reductions in expenses.
Once again, Guilford College has found itself in a battle of budget woes, which have led to big cuts in history, modern language, math, and more than a dozen other programs.
They will be taught at the college as subjects, but not as full majors.
Interim President Carol Moore says it points back to low enrollment numbers in those courses.
Not all of these people are using these classes to major in, and a lot of these people are using these classes to enrich their own knowledge or enrich their majors in some sort of way.
Administrators are hoping to replace them with other majors that are more popular.
Nationally, liberal arts majors are not in demand. So we'll be looking very carefully as to how we add those majors.
Moore says the college will continue to have some emphasis on liberal arts, just at a different capacity. But by getting rid of those liberal arts majors, it has some saying the school is losing its values that it was built on.
And if they don't want to uphold Quaker values, then that's not what Guilford is. And we won't stay. We won't stay for this.
Hayden Folk is a junior and community and justice major. She says if the school decides to go through with getting rid of some of the majors like hers, she'll transfer.
The things that make Guilford great, all the values that I care about are gone, and they don't do something to reinstate that, I will not be here because the Guilford that I came to is gone.
She doesn't feel the administration gave students a voice in the decision-making process. That's why she and fellow students, as well as alumni, have joined the Save Guilford College Facebook group. The group is trying to raise money and use their voice in an attempt to save these departments.
Removing these core parts of what people know of when they're going to get an education from Guilford is going to make it really challenging to continue the same kind of community that we all know.